The news broke out this morning about this young man here, Odira. So if you are joining, please make sure that you share this live with people, especially guys. Share it to your husband, share it with men because this is very important, guys. Share it with your guys because we're going to learn a lesson today. Very, very important. Share it with your friends and make sure you come and gather here as I watch what is happening here. Now, the picture you are looking at is a picture of a Nigerian comedian, content creator, the guy that have graced our televisions and our phone for a very long time. I've known this guy, laugh on his joke, very funny guy. I was always thinking the guy was actually in Cyprus. I've been watching his content for a while now, and this morning, now we heard that he passed away in South Africa. And this is what I want to talk about, what spy him and why we must learn a lesson. He died, unfortunately, from a complication of heart attack. We don't know yet until the, what do you call it? Until the forensic come out, or what do you call it, the autopsy. We don't know what killed him. But I want to say what we know so far from the eyewitness. I want to talk. And I want to talk to you. I want to talk to men. I want to talk to my friends. I want to talk to guys. I want to talk to everyone on this platform today. Because there's a big lesson that we're going to learn from here. As I told you guys, my content is changing. We are going to be educating ourselves. We're going to be learning from each other. We are going to be having a real conversation about everything. Now, this was a guy that has been in limelight for as long as possible. He is really good at content creating. He's really good at comedy. A lot of laugh when he made his comedy. Very funny guy. I like him. I watch him. I can't call myself a fan, but every time his content come through my FYP and I have time, I do watch it. Now, we've got a story that he went to South Africa and then he unfortunately did not wake up when he slept. Now, a lot of speculation, a lot of people are saying it was a prank. It was prank. Now, one of the guy with him in the club, the guy with him in his house, a Nigerian that are based in South Africa, have spoken now. What did he say? Or what he say? It is something we be say una must come and learn, especially Nigerian men. Make I talk am for pidgin. Una where they depend on dengue post, una where they depend on friendship, where you don't know your limit, you must come and listen. Una when no they hear word, you must come and listen. Una when they believe say you are too young to die, come and listen. Because this will tell you you are on your own in this world. You are on your own in this world. Now, before I go, I want you to listen to his friend talking. That before I go into conversation, I want you to listen to Odira's friend that was with him narrating what happened to Odira in South Africa. What happened one day before it happened? What happened 2 days before it happened? What happened on the day it happened? And I want you to take your pen or open your phone and begin to put question mark on some of your friends. Now, I mean this thing I'm telling you today. You have to put a question mark. You have to begin to question people around you. As you can see, Odira is a very big guy. In the UK, we will say obese, overweight. Okay? In Nigeria, it's a compliment. Okay? But in a health standard, with his height, with his BMI, he's technically obese. Okay? That is number one. And that does not mean an insult. I want you to understand. That is the reality. But before we go, pay attention. to his friend. What his friend say matters. The guy that was with him 24 hours, the guy that was with him when he died, I want you to listen to what he said. And you are going to come up or stay on the comment and tell me what is wrong here. Because we are supposed to be our brother's keeper. But nobody was his keeper. He was on his own. He struggled. And they took his picture and posted it for content in a very disgraceful way. They took his picture. Before they take the picture, they could not even bring cover and cover his dignity. I want you to listen to the man. Then you will know you are on your own. Don't count on anyone. Count on yourself. Listen to this. You're going to pay attention and listen to every word that comes out of the guy's mouth. Please pay attention. I'm looking for the video. I got it now. Please, I want you to pay attention. This man speaking here.
Good evening, everyone.
Now, if you're on TikTok, if you can hear it, let me know. I need to put my headphone off because I'm playing from my laptop. I need to take my headphone off so I can hear it as well and I can analyze it with you. The man speaking now was on the picture with Odira in the nightclub. Okay, so it is somebody that was there, first-hand experience. But I want you to tell me what is wrong with this.
In case you meet me for the first time, yeah, it's a Black Monday today. As you can see all over the social media platform, it's about Odira Odeira Nauka, the legend. There's been a lot of story, but I'm here to clear out some story. I know because someone like Untouchable is involved, then people keep talking about it's a prank, it's a prank. But I don't know how you guys will be thinking about prank this, prank that, prank this, prank that. Can you really joke with somebody's life? Can you really come out and post somebody's picture lying on the bed and saying he's dead? No. This social media of attendants, you people should use this. No matter what, you should use this. Even though Untouchable has been pranking people, I have never seen where Untouchable prank a celebrity about death. You can even see, go to, up till now, I'm not sure if Untouchable has posted anything about his death. So how is it a prank? When people are talking, calling Untouchable prank this, Untouchable prank that. If it's about prank, Untouchable should post it on his platform. So, I'm trying to clear the air. Even Untouchable is in another state.
He came to clear the air. Okay? But through that air clearing now, you will learn a lesson. And that lesson you may learn may save your friend's life. That lesson somebody else is learning here right now may save your life. So, it is very important you pay close attention.
It's because you couldn't believe it. Imagine going with someone to South Africa on a business trip and now you have to go back alone. So what I'm trying to say here is that Odira Odeira is unfortunate that he struggled for his life. But I want to clear the air. I saw a lot of comments. Some people were saying, what killed him? What did this? What did that? But 3 days ago, apparently, Odira had that attack.
3 days ago, he had already a scar of attack. They just arrived in South Africa. 3 days ago, he's already complaining to his friends. I want you to pay attention.
Where the heart was beating so fast that you can even see it from here.
His heart was beating so fast, you can even see it from outside. Pay attention.
Then he was taken to the pharmacy, and so he was taken to the pharmacy, and the BP was checked. It's about 171.
That is a death. 171 is goodbye. Okay? When Odira complained that his BP is high, his heart is beating high, they took him to the hospital, to the pharmacy. The pharmacist made a check, and it was 170 something. Now, if you have a BP and you are 170 something, you can basically go, okay, that you are in the risky area, especially with the guy with his size. Odira is obese. He's fat. Let me use the right word. He's big in Nigerian word. But the reality is this. He is complaining of a heart problem, and they took him to the pharmacy, and the pharmacy checked, and it was very high.
The doctor was like, "Who?" Or the pharmacist was like, "Hey, that you are lucky. If you have wasted time, you are gone."
The doctor say, you are lucky. If you could have wasted a little bit more time, you could have passed. That was 3 days ago. Okay? So, signs is there. Everything is there. His friends are with him. But what are they interested in? They are interested in Instagram videos, Instagram picture, celebrity lifestyle, drinking. They are not interested in him. And he didn't have the will to make a decision for himself. But I want you guys to listen.
I'm surprised you're still standing here. It's either you have stroke or you have gift. So that pharmacist explained, and they gave him some medication. So now Odira is taking the medication and becomes stable. So yesterday, being Sunday again, he went out. So I think somewhere along the line, Odira did not take that BP tablet. And from yesterday evening, he started complaining about weakness when
he was already, after complaining of that major one, then they gave him a medication. He said he probably did not take the medication. I don't believe he didn't take the medication. I don't believe it. I'll tell you why I don't believe it. I think he took the medication. He's dead. So I am not going to say he didn't take the medication. I would think he took the medication, because he's no longer here and he is not saying it. This guy is a probably. So I'm not going to put a probably on a man that can no longer defend himself. So we will say that he took the medication. Now, then he started complaining towards the evening that he's still having the problem. Listen to what his friends did.
we went out, when we walked for a little.
We went out. He's part of it. We went out. We went out. This guy came to defend himself, but he's already exposing himself as a very selfish man. We went out. When he complained again, towards the evening, Odira started to complain. We went out. Where did they go? Listen.
He said, "No, I'm tired. I can't walk for too long. I'm tired."
Odira say he's tired. He cannot walk for too long. He is tired. There are videos of him complaining that he can't walk. Okay? What did his friends did? What did they do? You see what I'm talking about? When I tell you to pick your pen and begin to tick what you will do in this situation. What do you expect your friend to do in this situation? I want you to pay attention.
But you know what? Nobody was getting getting that sign. Nobody could remember to say, oh, Odira.
Nobody was getting any sign. Odira is giving you all the sign. Odira is telling you, I cannot walk. Odira is telling you, I am sick. And the man is saying, with a beer, a whole man is saying, nobody is getting the sign. What other sign do you want from the guy telling you, I cannot walk? I am sick. Adult. The same man that told you that day before yesterday, the pharmacy said if Odira wasted 1 more minute, he could have died. The same guy is telling you the second day, Odira is complaining. But then they decided to carry Odira. He's a South African base. Odira does not live in South Africa. Odira lives in Nigeria. This man speaking now, based in SA. So he knows better. Instead of advising Odira, bro, go back to the hotel, relax, take your medication. He said they didn't think of it. Mad people. Mad people. They did not think of it. No, just think about it. They did not think of it. Mad people did not think of it. Some of you have this kind of friends, but you don't have a discerning spirit to find them out and cut them from your life. You are tagging along with them. You are listening to their approval. You can't move away from them, but they don't like you. They have no value in your life. The whole of your value is your present, nothing else. And some of you have this kind of friends in your life. I call them parasite. They only take. They don't know how to add value. And adding value is not always about money. Sometimes it is just wisdom. These people lack wisdom. 0. Odira is complaining. What did they supposed to do? Go back home. Go and relax. Ask him to lie down. Remind him to take his medication. Check his BP. Probably go back to the hospital. Go back to the pharmacy. No. Guess where they went? Listen.
Where's the tablet? Why did it escape everyone's mind?
He said none of them asked Odira, where is your tablet? This is madness. So somebody who you people took to the hospital day before yesterday, and the doctor say, if you could have wasted 1 more time, you would have died in this place. The man is complaining, and none of you. Now tell me a story. None of you could say, brother, did you take your medication? Let's go back home. Go and take it. None of you. Brother, let's go back to the pharmacist. None of you. Brother, let's go back to the GP. None of you. They all kept adult. This guy had white beer. See him? He get white beer. The guy carry white beer. Yeah, not like my own. No. You know, sometimes people think, Mr. Ben, you are very. Most of my friends, they know I am very strict. And I don't count on them. I count on myself. Because I know they can let me down. They can count on me, and I'll be standing for them until eternity. That is why people that knows me, if I call you my friend, you can deny your brothers, because I will be your friend. I don't care what you pay me. I will stand for you because I will be your friend. I don't care what you pay me. I will stand for you. I'll stand for you. I will correct you. I will grow with you. That is me for you. Now, the man is complaining. I'm sick. And Untouchable is there. All of them were there. All of these mumu content creators. I call them mumu content creator in Nigeria. They don't get sense. They don't get sense. The mumu, all of them were there. And none of them, according to this guy, none of us can think, Odira, did you take your medication? They left Odira. I want you to listen to what they did next. That is where you will give up. Listen to what they did next.
You understand? At the time you said, oh, I think I don't need to continue. I want to go home, you know.
Odira said, I don't need to continue going to this place we are going. I want to go home. Logic man, where are you? Please come. Odira say, I don't need to continue this joining. Please, I cannot handle this. Odira told them, I don't need to continue this joining. I want to go home. Mr. Logic, are you there?
Yeah, Ben, I'm with you, brother.
Did you hear what he said? Odira told them he don't need to continue this joining.
Yeah.
He wants to go home.
That's a clear sign he was feeling uncomfortable.
That's a clear sign he was feeling totally uncomfortable, sick. The guy was already feeling the death in his life.
Right.
Data, are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
Are you listening to what we're analyzing?
Yes, but I would like to say something if you don't mind.
Yes, go ahead.
See, the honors, it is painful that Odira is dead now.
Yes, sir.
But you must agree with me that the honors is on you.
No. No.
Sir,
I said no.
Remember you said you are strict.
I want to tell you something. If you are in the situation,
I say to you,
now I want to ask you a question. If you are in the situation, what would you do?
I would go back. I won't even go out in the first place.
No, if your friend is in the situation,
they did not listen. Before my friend you cannot cry more than the bereaved. You went to a pharmacy and the pharmacy told you your BP is 170. That's the systolic anyways. I don't know what the diastolic is. But the onus is on you to understand the gravity of what has been, what you heard.
Body. I agree
of your
with
body.
You.
Believe me, the onus is also on you to understand, to start taking steps to correct things. Remember, the pharmacy made a very key statement, and that key statement was that if you had delayed, you would be a dead man, meaning that there is an opportunity to crash it and bring it down. What that means is that alcohol or anything that's
Black, hold on. Black is trying to say something. Data. Do you know the point I am going at right now? The point I'm going at is not for Odeira. He's gone. The point I'm going at is those of us that are alive.
Yeah.
In every situation, you learn a lesson.
Agreed.
So we can go now and say Odeira could have go home. But do you understand that his capacity to be rational is no longer there with that kind of health crisis he was going through? Do you know that as well?
Sir, if I may, I happen to have this high BP in question. I've had it for years now. When I discovered it, mine was 180 over 160. The first time it was discovered. But luckily, I was told that I need to take drastic steps or I would drop anytime. And it took you. It's a deliberate thing. You need to keep popping these pills. You need to keep doing things, taking actions to bring it down. So let me tell you something. Your health is your prerogative.
Brother.
Nobody is going to know how
brother, where you are going.
Data, I think you're missing something.
You are missing something here. We are not teaching about it. We are teaching about the sign that we have failed. I want to ask you a question. If you come to visit me in London, and the first day you enter, I met you. You have a BP problem. Black, can you mute yourself, please? You have the same crisis like Odira. Do you think I'm of your interest if I encourage you to go out again?
Of course not. I'm not saying, please don't mistake me. I'm not saying the friends did right. But what I'm trying to say is this. The friends did not do that. Absolutely, they did not. And from what I've followed it a bit, from what I discover, they are probably ignorant of what that thing is and what it is capable of doing. Now, for him to move from this place to South Africa, he went there to see them, and of course, naturally, as guys, the plan would be to have fun. Now, this has happened. I am not saying what happened. Of course, everybody is bad. That's why we are here. Everybody's feeling bad. That's why we're having this discussion. But what I'm saying is, the friends can be old, but they don't understand what it means. And at that point where he was complaining that I can't move, sincerely speaking, if you are the one, what do you think the next step would be? Are they forcing you to move?
Hold on a second. We have a problem here. Do you know when your BP rise, it affects your brain, it affects all of your nerves, it affects your decision-making process?
That's different. You're thinking of a different thing. You're thinking of, in short, the only way you possibly could know that your BP is very high, or the signs I get, is usually something called the tension headache. A tension headache is different from
a bit.
Yeah, that dizziness will only come when it is low. A tension headache.
Data. We want to learn a lesson for the living.
Agreed.
And the blame right now cannot go on Odira, in my own opinion. I want the living to learn. I want 3 of us that are here right now.
50% low battery.
I want us to learn a lesson. If you are in the car with me and I'm driving, and where I'm supposed to run 50, I am running 100.
I'll call you to order, naturally.
What would you say?
I'll call you to order.
Why would you tell me? Hold on. Why are you not telling me I should know better? Then you don't talk. You just keep quiet.
Because it's not just your life that's at stake now. Mine is also at stake.
That is the selfish part. Because your life was not at stake. That is why you did not say, let's go home. Let's go back to the hospital. Let's go. If you cannot think for yourself, Mr. Ben, you are speeding. If you cannot think for yourself, stop this car. We're going home. That is where it comes from. Fighting for me when I cannot fight for myself as a friend. They failed. Let us be honest with us. These people failed woefully.
Agreed.
And they should be ashamed of themselves.
I'm agreeing with you big time. I'm not disagreeing with you. But what I'm trying to say is, let's apportion blame properly.
I can never apportion blame to Odira. I can never. If I do it, God will never forgive me.
Fine.
Do you know this? My brother, we're not fighting. This is how we do the program here. We argue, we shout, we clear point. Do you know how convenient his life must have been the last minute of his life? First of all, he went to the hospital. The doctor told him you could have died.
Is he a doctor or a pharmacist? Did he go to the hospital?
So no, the pharmacist told him. We cannot. The pharmacist, somebody who knows better, said, if you could have come. The guy said he was there, 170 something high. The BP was high, 170 something. You have BP issue. You know what that is already. That is a risky area, right? Why do you think they encourage him to go out again?
That is the point.
Frankly, the friends are bad.
As long as the friends knew about his health condition, why did they ask him to go out?
The friends are bad.
Evil friends.
Agreed.
Evil friends.
I'm not arguing that the friends are bad. Now, you went to a place, a pharmacy, you got your medication, and that medication is probably to help crash it naturally. Now, the next step you should take is avoid anything alcohol or anything stress or anything that is going to increase.
Brother. You are blaming the guy. That's what you're doing. Everything you are saying here now
It's
is
blame.
literally just blaming the dead guy who was incapacitated. Do you know where they went? They went to roller coaster. Who go to roller coaster when you have a heart attack?
That's heart attack. Even people without heart attack, you go to roller coaster, your people will rise.
Data. They went to do roller. You can see them begging him to enter. The video is there. You can see them say, enter, enter. You can see the video is there.
I'm serious. That's what killed the guy, anyways.
What do you have to say about that? What do you have to say about that? That with the guy that was complaining, the guy that said he want to go back home, his friend encouraged him not to go back home. He said he can't walk. They took the guy not to go and relax in a chill air condition. They took him into roller coaster. Jesus will help now.
It's not even to take him home that is the issue. It's for him to be in an emergency in the hospital.
I cannot take this. I can't. No.
It's madness.
No.
It's madness.
No.
The friends that failed him. Those are not people you call friends, because as long as they knew his health condition, why in the first place would they advise him to go on a roller coaster?
You know why? Because he's the one paying the bill.
So that
he's the celebrity they follow. He's the one paying the bill. So they encourage him to go. They went from roller coaster to the nightclub. How? How do you actually explain this to me? Mr. London, are you there? Go ahead. Tell me whether I'm bugging.
I'm okay, boss. What I can say in this matter is that, his friends might not know his condition much, and remember, they are not, maybe they are not medically knowledgeable to know about his situation. You understand? And moreover, they, as a Niger person, they went for holiday. You understand? They want to see things, they have short time staying there. So they want to maximize and utilize that time. So I don't really blame his friends like that, to be honest, if you ask me. You understand me? Him too, if they tell him that we should go home, he might not want to go home.
No, he
want
said
to have
he
every taste
he
of
said
everything.
he want to go home. He said he want to go home.
He said that?
Yes.
Is there a video confirming that?
He was
is there evidence confirming
tired
that?
and cannot continue.
He said he was tired, he cannot continue. The man that was there saying
it now. Did he make a video?
Yes.
Oh, okay. And his friends, they know his medical condition.
They took him to the pharmacist a day before yesterday. And they
No. I don't want to talk again. No.
No, you must stop. London, you must stop. They took him to the pharmacist.
No. No comment. No comment. No comment.
Jude, go ahead. Jude, go ahead.
No comment.
Okay.
No comment.
Okay. I just want to contribute. I've been listening, and what I observe about the whole issue is,
let me pause myself.
I think there's 3174. You need to pause. You need to mute yourself. Jude, go ahead.
I think about let's say 85% of people living in Nigeria, they don't know when someone has been diagnosed of BP. They don't really know what it is. That's number one thing. The reason I will not blame the friends is this. If Odira knows that he has BP and he went for checkup, I think a day before they went for the club, the BP has already been high, about 170. And he went to the club and started drinking. He's not just going to the club. He still went to the club and started drinking.
I'm drunk.
That is the problem. That's what killed that guy.
And he was moving from club to club.
No, I
Club to club.
disagree.
We are just saying he was going from club
There's
to
never
club.
any proof to
Going
say
from club
drinking
to club,
kills
he has
high your
he
blood
was
pressure.
drinking.
Mm.
No, 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 no.
I
No,
have
Mr.
no,
high
no,
Jude,
you are
blood
wrong.
pressure.
Mr. Jude,
If you
Mr.
drink,
Jude,
if you put alcohol in your mouth, measure your blood pressure, you start see yourself sweating a bit. It is high.
Jude,
Yeah, I'm
hold
listening.
on, hold on. Jude, I want to say something. Maybe you join
Okay,
us late. The
okay,
guy that is speaking now was right there. In short,
yeah,
a matter of fact, in this video, he was standing with him. They were videoing each other. The guy said day before yesterday, they took Odira to the
yeah,
pharmacy. They rushed him to the pharmacy. The guy that is speaking here now, he based in South Africa. He's
yeah.
not based in Nigeria. So
Okay,
South Africa is a little bit advanced when it comes to this kind of thing. So the guy took him to the pharmacy, and the pharmacist ladies or pharmacist staff said, if you could have wasted 1 more minute, you would have died.
yeah, yeah,
That is scary. Then they gave him medication. Then Odira returned back home. Then
yeah.
yesterday they want Odira complain again. Odira complain again.
Okay,
Then they began to go out. Then Odira said he don't want to go. According to this guy, when Odira's BP was high, you can see it like this.
his
That was
chest
what the
was.
guy said. Now, they're based in South Africa. This is where you need your third wing that have your interests at heart. And I know we can say Odira should have been responsible for his own health, but there are conditions people will be, they are not responsible. And that is why I use the example. If you are sitting in a car with me and I am speeding where I'm supposed to run 30, I'm running 90, what would you do? What would you do, sir?
I understand. We tell you to reduce your speed because
Yes. And if I don't
yeah,
reduce, you will tell me to drop you.
yeah,
In short, you will get angry with me
yeah, yeah, yeah,
because your life was involved.
yeah.
Now,
That's the reason. I know it's normal, but the blame still goes to him.
no,
It still goes to him.
You need to take
Because
responsibility for your health.
there's
I
nobody.
understand where
Listen,
Mr.
sir.
Ben is going. Mr.
Listen,
Ben is
sir.
trying to
Listen, there
make
is
people that
we are
are alive
learning
to
a lesson.
learn.
We are learning a
learn.
lesson here.
Yeah.
We are
Yes,
learning
yes.
a lesson here.
Yeah, I
We are
know, I
learning a
know.
lesson.
I know.
Nobody
I
is
know.
going to cry more than the
To
bereaved. You
save
can't
more
cry
life in
more than
future.
the bereaved.
He's trying to teach us
Word is a
something to
selfish
learn.
word.
Yes, so that somebody
Nobody,
don't make a mistake.
nobody. Just like maybe if I go out with friends and I discover my BP is high.
Okay, hold on. Don't say
Yeah.
anything again. Hold on, please.
Okay.
Hold on, please. Hold on. I want you to listen to every word coming out.
Odira did not take that medication. So now Odira is taking the medication and becomes stable. So yesterday, being Sunday again, he went out.
It's not that loud. It's not that loud enough, boss.
Odira did not take that.
What did you say? What did you say?
We didn't hear
London.
it. We didn't hear it. I won't lie.
Okay, hold on.
So yesterday, being Sunday again, he went out. So I think somewhere along the line, Odira did not take that BP tablet.
Somewhere along the line, Odira did not take the BP tablet. They were not sure whether he took it or not. Okay. In my own opinion, Odira is normal. I will not say he didn't take it. I will assume he took it. Let's leave it that way. Let's leave it as a question mark.
From yesterday evening, he started complaining about weakness. When we went out, when we walked for a little bit, he said, "No, I'm tired. I can't walk for too long."
When we walk a little bit, he said, "I am tired. I cannot walk for too long." He started complaining of weakness. Guys, are we still blaming Odira here now?
No, that is why the before I start, I said 85% of Nigerians
No,
does
this
not.
guy live in South Africa.
No,
Whether
even if he leaves, there are people who live abroad and they have never been
understand
to the
this.
hospitals. They
Jude,
don't
we
have the
must not give excuse
orientations.
to their. We must not. If we are giving excuse to their
Yeah.
ignorance, then we are not learning a lesson.
No, we are
Yeah,
learning
learning
a
a lesson,
lesson.
you know,
We are.
but
When
I'm just
when
trying to,
Jude, I don't think there's any adult of
Yeah.
2025 who must have not heard about the danger of BP. I don't think
Yes,
there's anybody,
yes,
any
Okay,
adult at this
yes.
our
Just
age,
let me
one
let
way or
me
the
Sir,
other, one way or the
let
sir,
other,
mm,
you must have heard
let me.
something, you must have
Can
watched video, you
can
must
I
have
give
read
an
articles.
example?
But if
sir,
you say people do not pay much attention, then I will agree.
Yes,
But when you
sir,
say they are not knowledgeable, that is a problem.
the truth
That's the
is that
sir,
question mark.
the two sides is
sir.
right. So if you look at it, the
People
two
that
sides are right.
let
people that smoke on the park, they write it there, big
Do not
time. The Ministry of
yeah.
Health, that
let
smokers
me
are
Cancer,
liable to die
That,
young,
blah
that's a
blah
me
blah.
different that's a
cancer.
different
But
dynamic. That
does it
is not
stop
related to
people
this.
from
It's not
smoking?
related.
No,
No, it's not
guys,
related. What you
guys,
are saying is not
guys,
related,
guys,
brother.
guys. Let me just come back to the point I'm trying to make here. Now, when I read this news today, I was anticipating for this kind of argument. I promise you this. I was driving and I couldn't wait to get home to go here and started this program. But I want us to understand the reason why I'm doing this program tonight on this guy. I don't know this guy, never met him, apart from online comedy that I see his skit. But the reason why I brought it out today is because we have people like this in our life. I want to give you a little bit of example, and I don't care whether that my friend is listening right now. Sometime last year, one of my friends called me and said, Ben, follow me to this city to pick up my son from the uni. You know, after every semester, the student will check out of their hostel. So my friend called me to follow him. My Saturday, since I came to the UK, my Saturday, my family knows me. I don't move out of my bedroom on Saturday. I chill. It is when I started doing TikTok now that sometimes I do something on Saturday. Saturday, I will just be in my room. So my friend called me and said, Ben, follow me to go pick up my boy from the uni. So we're going to get all of his property from his room. So the room will be vacant for the next student. Normally, I don't get up. I drive Mercedes. My friend drive good car. But he said we are renting a van and we're going to drive for 2 hours. Normally, I would say I will not go. I agree. I said I will go. At 2 o'clock, my friend did not call me. At 3 o'clock, my friend did not call me. At 4, I called him. I said, bro, where are you? My friend said, I slept off. I'm coming. He came. He picked me up with a van. I want you to pay attention. So we began to drive. We are going to North. We are in M1 speeding. He was the one driving the van. So we are talking. So I pick up my phone. I called my friend that was in Coventry. I say, yo, bro, we are going to this also place on our way back with my branch at your place. So the guy was on the video. So the guy was, who are you driving with? I told him I'm driving with this person. He's driving. We are going to pick his boy. So I put the camera on his face. I just discovered my guy is not reacting. Are you listening? My guy is not reacting anymore. His whole leg is on the, he was accelerating. The car was moving. Boom! I called his name. Do you know this guy passed out? Blood sugar finish. Blood sugar finish. I shouted, hold the vehicle, swing the vehicle. We are able to stop the vehicle, and there was a big lorry on our back, a Polish lorry, saw that we are struggling. So the guy was kind enough to use his truck to protect us. My guy was like this. His head, the water was dripping. I came out of the vehicle. So the lorry guy told me, so I used him to do cover. So I went to the passenger side and I was able to push him I went to the driver's side, pushed him to the passenger side, and took over the van. Drove to the petrol station, run inside the shop and get Red Bull, Coca-Cola, everything. Rush to him, begin him to drink it. He recover his energy. Guess what could have happened in that road there?
Fatality.
That could have been, who could have died instantly. And the spirit that helped him was that I did not say I am not going anymore. Because once it's past 4 o'clock, my normal routine will be like, bro, I can't do it anymore. And he could have gone his own. And that could have been his end. Trust me. But the Spirit of God made me to follow him. And I was able to be the third wing. So, do you know this guy was already started feeling this thing from his house already? This tension, he was feeling it. But his judgment was overlap. And this is where I come in.
But sir, did you notice it before you get on the car? I mean, in the van?
I didn't notice nothing.
You
nothing.
didn't notice it. That is what I'm trying to say. The person in
that is even better.
Should...
Oga data. That is even better. I didn't even notice it. This one, they noticed it. They took him to the hospital. He complained that he can't go. He complained he's feeling sick. What did they supposed to do? Come on, let's be honest with ourselves. What did they supposed to do? Do you think if my friend told me in my house, Ben, I can't drive, do you think I will allow him to drive? If he would have opened his mouth and said, Ben, I'm feeling sick, can you drive? I would drive instantly. Wouldn't have been able to even give that chance. But this guy, Odira, told them. They took him to, please, let us be honest with ourselves. Because some of people that we have here, they are wicked people. If your friend did this to you, your children will never forgive your friends. Because they're only out for enjoyment. They are not out to look for you. And may you never have this kind of friends. Friends that cannot ask you to stop when you are running. Friends that cannot tell you, that cannot slightly give you a chewing gum when your mouth is smelling. Those are not your friends. Those are your enemies. So let us not come here and begin to say Odira is wrong. Odira was weak. He didn't take care of his health. But there are big men, adult. A man is crying. A man yesterday, they say, if you would have waited longer, you would die. They put him on roller coaster. What do you call it? Roller coaster? How? How does that be a choice of a playground for them?
Of enjoyment.
They killed that boy. Let us agree to that. And I don't care how many people come here. The guy is angry now because people are attacking him. Because he came out to say what he said. They did not look after him. They killed him. They were not teammates. They were enemy. Because a real teammate, we know when one footballer leg is broken. That is why the coach normally replace a player. Even when the player want to continue, the coach will say no. That is why the referee normally stop the boxing match. Even when the boxer want to continue. Why are we not blaming the boxer? Why are we not saying the boxer should know better when to stop? Until another opponent pie him on the stage. Why are we not blaming the boxer? Say boxer, until you say you want to. Boxer will never say they want to stop. That is where the adult come in. That's where the referee come in. Say stop, throw the towel. The coach will throw in the towel. This time around, Odira's friend, we are urging him on. They urge him to enter roller coaster. They urge him into nightclub. And he died in their hand. They should take responsibility for that. They are coward. They are coward.
For the fact that they knew his health condition, they took him to the pharmacy. Whose normal person in his logical sense, knowing the health condition of your friend, will advise you to go on the enjoyment spree the next day? Who does that?
Who does that? Who goes on roller coaster? Roller coaster for somebody that have a BP, high blood pressure, somebody that is already complaining, I can't walk. Let's not give excuse. We are learning as the living, because tomorrow we might be in that position not to be able to make a decision for ourselves. And you want your friend standing with you to make that decision for you. And you want the decision to be the best.
And where it's worse, if that guy have diabetic, that's another problem. If
yes.
he has.
And adult were there, and the man is talking. The man have audacity to come and run ring light and be defending nonsense.
Yeah, good evening. Good evening, everyone.
Good evening, sir.
Yeah, good evening, Mr. Ben. Honestly, I will say that you are speaking the truth, honestly. And I just joined. I've been here listening to every one of you here. Like, I am talking from experience. I'm a BP patient, So there are things, more especially because I have to speak in two ways. There are things I don't like to embark myself on. There are some trips I don't take. There are some things I don't like doing because I just want to manage my health. But in as much as his friends were there, if they really care for him and he complained before all these things happened to him, they should have stood for him to tell him, oh boy, you are not going anywhere. Take care of yourself. Or they should tell somebody to stay with him for him to be okay. There are a lot of enjoyment. There are a lot of enjoyment to do. If people really care about you, they will look out for you. But in as much as that, we as human, personally, we should also be accountable to our health. Very important. Very, very important. Because I know how it happens to me. Like I literally don't I have phobia of a lot of things because of my BP. So I've known that for a very long time. So I always try to manage it very well. So but if people that are around you care about you, they should also look out for you and know what to do at the right time and stop you from some.
Do you know what the guy says here? The guys that took him to the hospital, when Odira was complaining again, they said they forgot to ask him if he took his medication.
That's bad.
How?
That's very bad. It's very bad. It's very bad. It's very bad.
How?
It's very,
How
very
do
bad.
you say you forgot to ask your friend what? But you didn't ask him, bro, did you take your medication?
That means they don't care about him. They don't care about
They just
care.
care for enjoyment.
They just all they're all about is the enjoyment.
It's
They don't care about
pictures
him.
and enjoyment and stupid content.
Very, very stupid. Very stupid. Like I was like I haven't been feeling too well since I got this news, because this guy is somebody that have been making us happy. His content and everything, even right from when he was very little acting, Joseph. He's been a neighborhood name. So it's someone that is very active. But sometimes, but one thing is, sometimes we should always know that we are responsible for ourselves.
My brother,
first.
my brother,
Yes,
my brother.
yes,
There are
yes.
times we are incapable of making decisions for ourselves.
That is the truth. That is the truth.
There are
That is
times we cannot make decisions for ourselves.
very, very truth.
And it get to that level. I believe that was the kind of level this is. He just need a
Yes.
third wing. He just need a push. He just need somebody that will say, bro, stay at home. Get some soup. Just chill. Just chill.
Yeah.
Let's stay at home.
Yes.
Let's have a drink at home. Let's the rest of the guy. Are you okay? Or there are rest.
Very
Mr.
true.
Ben.
Very true.
At least
Very
he
true.
trusted them. That's why he went to holiday with them.
Yes.
Mr.
Yes.
Ben.
Yes.
You are right.
Sorry, can I ask
Yes.
Mr. Ben.
Yeah, react.
Mr.
Yeah. What did you say, my sister?
I want to ask a question, please.
Ask me, please.
Okay, so I want to ask this guy in question, was he married?
I don't know. Nothing. I don't have a clue. I don't know his background about family life. But what we are trying to look at now is to learn a lesson as friends and as a wingman, as men as well. Okay? As men,
Okay.
as women. When you go out and you know your friend is weak, you have to voice out. You have to be you have to be their voice when you can see their weaknesses. Every day
Yeah,
is not enjoyment. That's what
yeah,
we're analyzing. I don't even want to go into the family life or whatever. The guy
yeah,
died young and it's unfair. And we cannot bring it back. Somebody's going to die, somebody's going to die. But what lesson are we
Yes.
learning? Those of us that are
yeah,
listening right now, what lesson are we
yeah.
learning? How would
Okay,
you react?
from my own perspective,
Mm.
because I've been going through the write-ups online on Facebook, and I've tried to dig more about this guy. You know, people kept saying he had BP, and he was going out, he was just flexing and all of that. BP is not a death sentence. It's not. You know, people were
No.
sounding like anyone that has BP should just be restricted from a lot of things. It's not like
Actually,
that.
high blood pressure is a very deadly thing.
It's a
Sadly,
very
Yeah, it
deadly
yeah.
is.
thing, and you
Like
should
my
be
dad.
Let
restricted
me tell you,
from
My
a
my
lot
sister,
of
my dad
things.
my
my
sister,
my dad has it, but it's
yes.
not as if that the way people are talking about it is
Did
that
your dad manage it? Did your dad manage it?
my dad is still alive. He's managing it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But don't ever underrate it. It is a very
It's
serious.
very deadly.
If I call
It's
911 right now, if I call 911 in the UK and I tell them
Yeah,
about my high blood pressure, immediately you measure blood, they are coming
yeah,
straight away.
yeah. I'm
They are
aware.
coming
Okay,
straight away.
the thing there is that yeah, I will blame the friends. I'm not really happy about the way those guys handled
Mm.
the situation. Also, I will blame Odera
Yeah.
because he trusted this guy so much. The lesson I'm learning from this thing is that I'm not going to trust any human being, and I'm
Mm.
not
Truth,
going to
truth,
for my life,
truth.
because in this present time people are so selfish. People think about themselves, they don't care about you. Even where you work, you're in the UK. If you ever worked for a company, they are thinking about the growth of the company, not you.
all the time,
They
all the
can
time.
stress, they can stress you to death. They don't care. All they want is get more clients, move the company, and all of that. If you're telling them I'm tired, they don't care. Do you understand? So that's where I am blaming the young man. He trusted those guys so much that he was depending on them, which is very wrong. This is the lesson I'm learning from this
My sister,
situation.
let me tell you something today. And anyone who is listening, people confuse friend for acquaintance. There's what we call friend, as well there's what we call acquaintances. Now, if you call your friend acquaintance, it is a fatal mistake on your error. People should go and read between what you call a friend and acquaintance. Because a true friend is someone who goes out of their way and out of genuine, listen very carefully, out of genuine concern and care to
Mm.
advise you and tell you the truth. Anybody or anyone who watch you do things wrong and they keep quiet, it's not your friend. Because whoever loves you will always advise you. So in this case, Odera, think those people that they are his friends, whereas they are not his friend, because they should have advised him, knowing fully well his health condition. These are the same people who took him to the pharmacist. So the next day, how would your friend tell you to go out? Let's go and enjoy when he knows your health is on the line. That is where we are. That is what we are talking about. Yeah. No
That's
good
it. He
friend that you
traveled
call your
until
friend will
Odira.
advise you, say, you know you are sick, and will tell you to go and let's go and drink, let's go to the club. When they should tell you, so, oh boy, relax. You're not feeling fine. So that is the
Okay,
point.
so from the comment section, someone said he's married with 2 kids.
Yeah, that's what I'm seeing. Yeah, I'm reading that as well. I'm reading that
I
as well.
don't know.
Let's
Someone that has
continue
a
to.
wife.
We still have about 2 minutes of the video left because this is eyewitness, the guy that was there, and all of that. And I want you to understand that the picture that came out of Odira is disgraceful. They could not even
Yes.
cover his. They could not even cover his
Shame.
his woman for him.
Yeah.
And
Yes.
these are the people that took that picture, and they posted it for
As
clout.
as
That's
as if
disgusting.
as if they waited for that particular thing to happen.
Yes.
That one
But
is very bad, to be frank.
if they did not waited for this to happen because they are looking for who to break the news. This is why this one jump up now to come and defend, but God don't catch him because he's confessing his stupidity, and he's a South African based guy. I want you to listen.
All of them are doing content. They are rubbish people. I don't understand. Everything is content.
Are you guys listening to what he's saying now, please?
It's not loud enough.
Okay, hold on.
Where's the tablet? Why it escaped everyone's mind? You understand? At the time you said, "Oh, I think I don't need."
When Odira was complaining that he couldn't walk, it escaped all of their mind to ask, "Where is your tablet?"
Could this be a planned game? Could it be a planned game?
We're not even going there yet. But just
Allegedly.
imagine adult, not be one adult, no 5
People that you
adult.
called your friends.
5 adult, you they complain, say you they
People that
sick,
you
they
called
fight,
friends.
and none of them can ask you, do you have a paracetamol? What about your medication? Did you take
What
it?
about your
Exactly.
medication?
And
I
these are the
doubt
same guys who
my
took him
circle
to the
cannot
pharmacy
do that
the
to
day
me.
before.
Those guys should be arrested.
They should, though. They should, honestly. They
Yes,
should.
Honestly.
those guys should be
Honestly.
arrested. That's why I
I
like
was not
UK.
listening to that video
In
that this
UK,
guy
those
made. I
guys will
was
not
just
go
looking at
free.
him.
They will hold
Look at
all of
what you
them.
are saying, as matured you are. Look at what you are saying.
No, Chibes,
Like
you
you are,
watched the video already. Have you watched the video
yes,
already?
yes, I've watched it. Like you are talking to a baby. Like you are talking to a baby.
I was
That
watching the video. I was driving. I was shouting.
somebody told you that he's
Even
weak.
even
And the next day
even
you still take him to club.
even the guy's expression while he was making the video, it's all about his jamboree. Like I couldn't
It's
feel
about
any
him. I say it's
sympathy.
content. He's creating content.
He's
Yes,
great. Yes,
yes,
he's making his own business now.
yes.
Yes, now he's making his own business. The other one
Okay,
said that
Ben.
he didn't
That
get
your
the
word that is creating content. That is deep.
Yes,
exactly.
That
That
word
is
is
they
deep.
deep.
they
It's
are
true.
just trying to get engagement. It's an
Yes.
engagement. They are trying
That's the
to
most important
have
thing to
engagement.
them. Ah.
How can you tell me that you don't know when someone came into the room to make a video and to make a picture and posted it, and you were inside the room, the apartment? You guys were there
And the guy
now.
and
The
your
same
guy,
apartment.
dignity was not covered.
Ah,
Hmm.
It was
And
not
you allowed
covered. His
you,
it
shame,
was not
you people
covered.
allowed the video to go out like that.
you know,
He
it shouldn't
was
be. It shouldn't
surprised.
be at all. It shouldn't be.
Even the
You
video was
know,
flying.
that's a very big error. Very big error.
No, you call it terror. They call it view. They call it likes
They
and
do,
click.
exactly.
No, now I want you to understand what he just said now. He said when Odera was complaining, none of them can ask. He said it escaped their head to ask, did you take your tablet? He actually
That's me. They don't actually care about him. They
The
don't
truth is
actually
that
care about
when I
him.
watched that video, I tried to watch it, whether the guy made a mistake. But at the time, it's not a mistake. You understand? And that means you guys really know what really happened, but you people don't want to say it. That's just the truth. I think that's what I
Let,
understand on that video that
let's
guy made.
let's let's continue because I think you'll see here more.
continue. I want to go home, you know. Oh, okay, let's go. We keep moving till we went to.
Odira say, I want to go home.
Go home.
Odira is not from South Africa. He's a visitor. He's telling you that I live in South Africa. I am tired. I'm sick. I want to go home. What did they say to him? Listen.
The club. It was fun.
We still go to the club. It was fun. Odira told them. He said, let's continue. We continue to the club. It was fun.
It's funny, you right?
So
I
bad.
need water. I can't take this.
This is the people that Odela called friend. Just imagine. People that they cannot even protect him.
Logic man,
They
go
It's
can't
so
ahead.
even
painful.
cover him. They can't
It's
do
so
as
painful.
him.
Yeah.
It's so
You know,
painful.
that's why I
Like
like this guy, Osita. Osita cannot move without the wife. It's always better to go with your family than the people you call friends. Seriously. Because people these days can't be trusted. They can't be trusted.
Odera told them, I cannot move. Do you know where they went to? After Odera complained, he didn't complete. They went to roller coaster. He avoided that one.
Imagine.
They went to do roller coaster. You can see Odera was saying, I can't do it. The video is there.
They forced him to do it.
They force him inside that thing and
They
roll him
forced him.
around, roll
They
him
forced
around,
him.
roll him around.
Oshim. Oshim. No.
They forced him to do it. Someone said I can't do it, and I came and said you have to do it. You just imagine. So
Allegedly, does that mean like I said before? This thing, as I'm seeing it, it just look like a game plan. Like they really wanted to do that to that guy because the way everything is just going, even the picture where he was lying down lifelessly and everything, both the content that all of them are doing, I just felt within myself, does it mean that these people really wanted to do this to this guy?
They are
Because this guy
actually,
just escaped. This guy
they,
just escaped an accident. He escaped an accident some months ago. And at the end of the day, he still died. So it's so painful, so painful. People you rely on. It's so painful. I'm learning a lot tonight. Like I've learned a lot from this platform tonight. Like yeah, everybody opinions matters and it counts a lot. And Mr. Ben, kudos, man. I
thank you.
feel you. Yeah,
Thank you. Let's
yeah.
listen more because what we are doing today is not for Odera. We're not I'm protesting for myself. I'm protecting for you.
Yes,
We are
You
all
are
learning.
yes.
everything you are learning here
We are
now.
all
The
learning.
next time your friend say I have a BP, you are reacting differently. You are taking it seriously. You are moving differently.
Yeah.
When your boyfriend say I cannot move anymore, baby, I can't drive. You are taking it seriously. Because a lot of times you say, baby, just go now, just 1 hour to go. And that 1 hour will be the last time.
Otherwise, there's possibility
Yes.
for you to answer questions.
That 1 hour will be
Isn't
the
it?
last time.
It's true.
You see this thing that happened, eh? I remember the experience that I had the other day. I was going with my friend to VI. It was a club that day. We want to go to club. So when we were about to go there, I was having some pain on my body. I have to tell my someone I called a friend, my brother, I am not getting myself that the way my body is doing me, I'm not getting it. So that one was like, don't worry, you get yourself. I said no. I think I have to go back home. So the other one was like, why would you go back now? Let's be going. You will get yourself.
These are the voice
So
of the
my body,
devil.
I'm not really getting that myself. What I just say is that my brother, you people can go. Let me be going home. So that is how I call
Simple.
my elder. That's how I called my
Simple.
elder brother. He said, "Where am I?" I said, "This is where am I?" He said, "Let me just." He said, "I should just be there." He said, "He's driving. You come and meet me there." That is how he came and pick me up and take me to hospital. And when we now got to the hospital, and the doctor was confirmed that I had a malaria, some other things, other things, but I just need rest. you have to need rest. So I have to, after they give me some medication, some other things, I have to go home. For 2 days, I didn't go anywhere. I didn't go anywhere. I rest in my house, try to get myself better, everything. What was my gain going to club when I know I'm not feeling that well? Eh? All these kind of friends things.
One thing that we can rule out from here, this is not cardiac arrest. A cardiac arrest don't warn you.
I
Okay?
think
Yes.
from
A
shock.
cardiac arrest don't warn you. It will come boom. A heart attack do not warn you. It will come boom. Now, this is high blood pressure that killed this guy. 100%.
Yeah.
This is high blood pressure that killed him. His blood was high. Because if the
It is
pharmacist
right,
said day
though.
before yesterday is 170 something, it could have gone to 190 and he can't wake up. That's it. He passed out. That's it. Because of the activity that he have throughout the day, the roller coaster,
Yeah,
the
alcohol
club,
and other
the lighting,
Drug.
the lighting, the alcohol, and the movement and the stress. And then he's obese. The guy is fat. Let's be honest. And add everything
Not a big
together.
stomach.
That is it. So
It's
it
called
compress everything and kill him.
it's called syncophing. Ben, that's what killed him.
Yes.
He passed out. You know, when he was on that roller coaster, shock, fear, and everything.
Yeah.
We increase the blood pressure
Yes.
to a level
Yes.
The way that
where
thing
we
is done
just
is
pass
there,
out.
bro.
And when he passed out, there was no help. Otherwise, they should be able to resuscitate him.
Rescued, yeah.
But these guys were not. They were not knowledgeable of what to do or whatever. I don't know.
I think in the UK we call it common law, a duty of care.
Yeah.
Now, if this incident happened in the UK, the police will arrest all of them already because they failed in their minimum duties of care.
Negligence.
They're negligent in this because they saw it happening. They saw it coming. And this guy is not he's a visitor to South Africa. He's a visitor. He probably don't even know.
Yeah.
He don't even know how to call a taxi in that country. Listen, don't get me wrong. I have got to a place right now where I know a lot about Nigerian celebrity. Some Nigerian celebrity, you think like they are very smart. You are shocked how naive they are. You only see them on the social media screen. When you interact with them, you see that they are really mugu. When I mean mugu, they know wise at all. I know they lie to you. I've had contact with a lot of them. They don't even know how to, some of them, they don't know how to add card to their Apple Pay. And they have the biggest phone on their hand. So Odira in South Africa, he's a visitor. He doesn't understand the environment. And then he's sick. He don't know what to do. He's carrying along. He's seeing his friend. Everybody's moving. He doesn't have the will to return back. I know some people would like to blame him to say, why didn't you return back? But some people, they just lost the ability to think for themselves. They just lost the ability to think for themselves. Now, somebody is talking about Odira having an accident the last time. Do you know that accident could have been as a result of high blood pressure attack as well, where he will lose control over the vehicle?
Yeah.
Yes.
It could have been.
I think that was 2 months ago now, 3 months ago, he had that accident.
And somebody died. I had somebody died in that vehicle.
I mentioned that earlier. Like, he had an accident. Yeah. Yes.
But we didn't learn a lesson from that one. And look at what happened today. Because accident happened, the police don't investigate it in Nigeria. The police don't want to know if the guy was drunk to arrest him. The police just say, okay, go home. You are died. You go. Family, come and carry your dead body. Market finish. The guy continue driving. No lesson learned. That's why I'm telling. This is the problem. If you have accident in this country, if you like die, they will still check you.
Honestly, I want to say something. Like, I want to say something that you mentioned about the police.
Root cause analysis.
Yeah, Mr. Ben.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Yeah, Mr. Ben. Yeah,
Yes, sir.
yeah. I want to punch something about the police that you said. Like some time ago, like some couple years ago, I had an accident. We were like four in the car. I had an accident towards that Lekki Phase One, the roundabout there. You know, Maroko Police Station. I don't know if you know about Maroko Police Station in Lekki.
I know
You know,
Marocco police station. Yes.
we were four. Yeah, the motor like tumbled like almost four times. Then
Hmm.
the motor landed. Everybody, like four of us, came out safely. The police were there. We didn't know. Police were there. They were just there, hidden. About like 10 minutes after they saw that everybody were alive. They came out. They arrested us. Do you know what they said? They said they were just. Why did we stay alive? That they were just waiting for our dead body so that
Imagine.
they can come and carry it and our
Hey,
people will pay for it. That was what police said to us in this Lagos. And they arrested us
because
that
they're
night.
making money
The
on
next
it
morning,
now.
our
They're
people
making
had to
money on
come.
it.
Then we had to now pay money for them to release us.
They're
Imagine
making money
what
on it.
police said to us that they wanted us dead. You understand? So everything here, everything in this
Human
country just
being.
upside down.
Hmm.
Things are not working the way it's supposed to work. The medical system, the everything, nothing is working.
Everything
And
is business in this
sometimes when you see
country.
our people,
Nigeria.
nothing.
Business.
Do we
You
have
know,
a
Business.
So
24 hours?
You pray for your fellow
a lot
human
of
being to
people,
die
a lot of
for
people
you to
don't
make
even
money.
have a lot of people don't even have that money to go for checkups for to check their health. A lot of about 85, like you said, 85% of our people don't know their status, their medical status, their health status. They don't. Not everybody that can afford it. Even the federal what is it called hospitals, that we have, the government hospitals that we have. I don't know what they call it. When you go there, they can't attend to you. They don't attend to you
Can I
as
can I
human.
My
can I
You know.
brother,
can I
So
the average life expectancy of Nigeria is 50 years.
can you
If you
imagine?
live past 50 years, thank your God.
Even my dog is
on
going to
a
50
man,
years. Guys, let me just ask a question here. If a driver, a Dangote driver that run into other vehicle and pie people, what do you think that happened to the driver's license? Nothing. Have you ever
nothing.
see
They don't take it.
since you grew up, have you ever seen anybody that can drive that say I can't drive anymore because the police banned me in Nigeria? Have you ever heard that?
No,
Oh, yes.
I haven't. I haven't. I haven't heard.
Yes.
I haven't heard of that.
That,
That's
that,
I haven't
that's
heard
how
of that.
dangerous the
that's how
country is.
dangerous. So means I can drive my car in Lagos, drink alcohol, pie two people, then move to Abuja and work as a driver for you because there's nowhere to check me.
Ben, the bigger
Yes.
issue, Seth, yeah, is how do people even get driving license in Nigeria? Someone goes to the FRCN, he doesn't know how to drive and applies for a driving license and he will get it.
Brother,
It's all about
FRE,
money, bro.
Baba, hold on. An official of FRCN don't know how to drive. So road safety officer, they don't know how to drive. They can't drive. Like I live in Abuja. Okay, I know this. I'm telling you now. So they can't drive. He has never driven in his life. But
Madness. Madness.
Imagine, imagine. So funny.
It's crazy.
Imagine.
It's crazy.
It's very crazy
Look
now.
at the
It's very,
process.
very
Look at the
crazy.
take the process of
I dey shame
obtaining.
for my
My
country.
brother, look at the process of obtaining a driver license in Nigeria. Just look at the process. You just walk into the office and say you want to apply. They give you a form. You fill the form, put your date, put your name, and you pay the fees. And the next 1 week or 2 weeks, you get a driver license.
get a driver license.
Now that money they after, that money. Now
That
that
is the
money.
money. That's what I'm saying. They are
It's the
just
money
after
they
the
after
money.
now.
Yes,
It's the
it's the
money they
money.
after.
They don't care about you. They don't care about. They don't care. These people don't really care. Like
Okay.
they don't care. Life
But
means nothing to them.
I wanted to finish the video because the video is about 9 minutes long. I want to finish it for the sake of posterity. So we give him a chance. maybe there's any place he can redeem himself in all of this confession that he made here today, because this is evidence now. If there's any investigation today, what this guy say here is an evidence. So let us listen to what he say here.
Yes, please.
He also posted video. He was okay. And from there, everybody.
Odira also posted video. He's justifying it now. Okay? I want you guys to understand the part. This guy is the most egoistic mumu person I ever see. Odira also posted video. He's trying to justify it now that Odira enjoyed the evening. I want you to listen.
Goodbye. Back to his apartment, and we now got another call that Odira heart is beating fast again. From beating fast again, Odira is calm. He can't move. We couldn't take it. We couldn't believe that. We still, this is South Africa. We have procedures. You can't just take someone that you see that is almost lying lifeless, driving with your car. It's a different issue as well. So, we have to wait for the ambulance. The ambulance came and confirmed him dead. So, we couldn't believe it. So, we're talking about as early as this morning before 3 a.m., Odira has already passed away.
So they returned back home around 12. Between 12, 1, 2, 3. Between 2 hours, they returned back from their clubbing. Odira died. Think about that, guys. Between the time they returned back home from the club, it took less than 2 hours, because as soon as they came, Odira went straight to bed. So within 2 hours of their arrivals, the guy pied away. So we have to understand, adult failed here.
Yeah, more to tell us.
I don't know how they will look at themselves. I don't know how untouchable, that guy that do very clownish mumu content. I don't know how they will look at themselves. Because they failed this young man. They failed him. This guy is supposed to be on the drip since day before yesterday. He's supposed to be lying down
on a bed rest.
Yes.
This is not witchcraft. Let's not call witchcraft.
This
is not witchcraft. This is fact. This is fact. This is human health.
Now, people say they still force him now to go to that club.
Oh, they force him now. The guy said he don't want to go now. Oh, the guy said he doesn't want to go. They forced him to go to the club.
They forced him. If you didn't watch the video that the guy made, you see that the guy is not really himself. Like, he's not that fun. He's too dull. The face was so dull. Like, this is not Odira that I know now. Oh, wow. They just went like, they just wait that guy. Now God will judge them. God now go judge all of them.
Let him finish, guys.
This morning we couldn't. So we have to wait for the pathology. As we speak now, Odira died mysteriously.
Odira did not die mysteriously. This is not mysterious. The signs were there 3 days in advance. What is mysterious?
Nothing.
They don't. Oh, nice.
Mysterious is when something is unknown,
Unknown.
Yes.
They are aware.
But this one, there is something to held.
There's something to be held.
So mysterious is when something is unknown,
Before you know it now, they will blame it on his village people.
Yeah.
Yes, now that's the mysterious. That's the mysterious that he's talking about now. These are negligence.
This is negligent.
Yeah, it is. It is. it's so bad, and I feel for his family, and I feel for people, good people around him. You know,
As you
he
guys
is not.
know, I have years of picking words, and I have spirit of interpreting people's intention. I want you to
Yes,
listen. The final word, that is where you will pick what I'm about to say here.
According to South African law, he's still very young. He's not above 60. If he was above 60 and passed away, there will be no forensic check. But because he's still young, according to South African law, and he died not in the hospital, not with a serious illness in the hospital, he died mysterious. So a forensic must be conducted to know what actually happened. So for those of you who are his fans, who are fighting, who are saying, no, you need to check this, Daddy Billy, check this, Daddy Billy, who did he sleep with, Daddy Billy this, Daddy Billy that. No. So in next 5 days or 4 days, the result of the autopsy will come out. But as long as I know, it will be a natural death. But when there is,
It will be a natural death at the age of
mm,
90. At the age of 90.
yeah.
The guy doesn't know what he's saying, Ben.
The guy
That
don't
guy
know what
doesn't
he's
know what
talking
he's
about.
saying.
The guy
He's not
Yeah, he
know.
doesn't know what he's saying. He said mysterious. He's saying natural.
natural death.
He, you know, he
I
doesn't
don't
know what
think
he's
you
saying.
understand that. I don't think you understand it.
I don't think you understand what he's saying.
I don't think, I don't think you understand it, honestly.
But don't you
The,
guys
the
also
thing is,
think
when
that
South
that
Africa,
also speaks to the mindset and the mentality
He-
of these guys in question and the
That's
amount
the
of
truth.
knowledge and information that they have as opposed to what we think they know? Just as you
Mm,
have said before, Mr. Ben, because I have taken time to, I've been keeping quiet and trying to listen and digest the things coming in.
Mhm,
Now, Odira himself will show me your friend and I'll tell you who you yourself are.
mhm.
You have surrounded yourself with people like this that have little or no information but think they know. And they are
mm,
around you for one reason. Everybody is pushing their agenda. Everybody is
mm,
pushing things that is going to advance their cause, their personal gain, even though they are coming around you. And this is the problem of people in power or people that have means and resources. People will come around you called sycophants, and those sycophants will say yes to everything you say and not counter you or pressure you because they want to be on your good side. They only want you to be happy and agree to everything you say.
Mm.
Now look at what this guy is saying. That gives you an insight into the relationship between these guys and the level of knowledge they have. Now, this guy also made an indicting statement by saying that Odera also made a video and posted.
Yes, that's what he said. Yeah.
Yeah, and this is a problem. This is a problem because if you want to take this, like you mentioned before, Mr. Ben, that common law, that there is something called duty of care.
Yes.
But they can also argue that we could not tell on time that this person is under stress because he made a video and also proceeded to post said video.
So
You
what do you
understand?
sorry, do you think that statement he made at the end, which I told you I want to analyze, do you think he purposely made that statement to justify the intending or pending accusation or
God bless you.
that may
God
come
bless
from
you.
all of this? Yes,
What he's doing now is something called damage control.
damage control.
And there is a need for him to do it. Do you know the reason why he had to make that video? He had to make the video because he makes his money from platforms, and people like you and I would have to watch and support him for him to make some money. Now, if there is aspersions against his person, then his followers are likely going to doubt him and not want to follow him. You understand? So he's doing things and taking actions to protect his business and his means of making money. and also any possible lawsuits that could come out from any of these things. Because naturally, just like some people are saying, he used the word mysterious. Do you think he's stupid and don't know that this guy had BP and died of high blood pressure? Then again, he said when the autopsy come out that the death is going to be found out to be natural. Now, what he's trying to do is absolve himself from anything that has to do with any ties to this guy's death. And again, he realized that they made a mistake when he was saying, okay, he needs to go back and we're fucked up. But the thing is, I'm agreeing that we fucked up. But this same person that you are talking about also made a video and posted it. Bro, when you make a video and you proceed to post it, it is a process. And you cannot say you are not sane. As in, that argument cannot hold in any court of law that you made a video and you are able to process and put it on social media. It means that you are able to, you are articulate enough, as in you are coordinated enough to be able to do that. You understand? Now, that can be, that is the point. He's bringing it out and saying, okay, I'm putting this out there. Before I go blame you, before I can they blame us, can they say time one thing or one thing to us? This same person when they talk, say post video. If you see person where they do video, they post that. Would you assume that this person is dying? You understand? So this is damage control. This, what he's doing is to save himself and also save his means of livelihood, which is of course social media. Now that this has happened, people he know that fingers will point at them. He knows.
What lesson are we guys learning?
The lesson here is simple, to be frank. The lesson here is simple. Like I said earlier, I know you don't like hearing this, but number one, the onus is on you, brother. I think Chibes was saying something that the friends were wanting to go to club. They pressured him to go, but he said, no, my body is feeling somehow. I cannot go. The onus is still on you. The onus is still on you. The video in question, I saw the kind of drinks they were bringing to that table. I don't know if you saw that particular video.
I did.
All this small,
See,
yeah,
the easiest way you could kill yourself as somebody that has high blood pressure is one, for you to consume alcohol and energy drink.
Energy drink.
Believe me, brother. Now, look at this. Let's reverse back. 3 days ago, you had an episode, and God was so kind as to not take you. BP is silent. That's why it's called a silent killer. If he slap you, two things will happen. It's either you die or the person end up with a stroke. That is partial paralysis, stroke. Now, you went to a pharmacist. That is big mistake number one. A pharmacist is not a medical doctor. Yes. But you went to a pharmacist and the pharmacist said something to you. The pharmacist said, you are lucky to still be standing. You should have died. That is the only thing you tell that I'm going to kill you and will still stand is a tree. As in, at that point, the next thing I expected to be coming to that guy's mind, okay, you know what? I need to get back to Nigeria, or I need to locate the nearest emergency or hospital to take care of myself. Now, why do I keep saying this thing? Brother, friends are friends. Say what you will. Everybody we are naturally selfish. Socrates, Plato said we are political animals. We are all political animals. We are all taking as in things that will please us. You asked a question about that driving. I told you that I will ask you to slow down because my life at that point is now at stake. It's tied to yours. We are in the same car. If there is an accident, you and I if we don't die, we'll be injured. And because I don't want that to happen, I will not ask you to stop or drop me. Now, some people might sit down there and keep quiet and say, it's my friend. Hey, I don't want to say something to hurt my friend. Is that not stupidity?
Clown.
That is it.
That is it. So
They're
I
dying.
am right at that point. Mistake number one has been made that you did not go to hospital. You had an episode, you did not go to hospital. Then they gave you medication. The next thing I expected to happen was don't go anywhere, take your medication. You've hammered on that a lot. So there is no need to now start overflogging it. But this did
Yes.
not happen. Let's say your friends are so foolish and stupid, just like the one talking now, when making the video. What about you yourself?
Yes.
What about you? Is your life does it have duplicates? Did you save it somewhere?
I
Is
agree.
there a bank where
I
you
agree.
save your life?
I agree
No
with you.
way.
I must
Did
have
you
run.
call your wife? Did you even call your wife to inform your wife of what
This is
is
what
going
is
on?
going on.
Women would naturally be selfish. And
I
that
think
selfishness
That's
means
true.
that I will protect my husband at all costs.
Sir.
he was just he was
Because
carried away. He was carried away. He should be
when
his first security.
Now
that
the
Honestly,
should
first
be
con
the
now
first
then
thing.
convince him.
he should be.
Now
He
then
should be
convince
his
him.
first
Baba, each
security.
time one that they say
He
them
was confused.
convince them. Don't say they convince you.
Now they did convince him though.
They
But you
did.
know that in the law, that is, you cannot claim ignorance under the law.
No, hold on a second. I understand exactly what you're saying. Okay. I know what you're saying. That legally the man is responsible for his
For the
well-being.
decision.
Now, if we did not hear that this guy was complaining, none of us would have been blaming any of his friends.
Naturally, yes.
This guy before he left the house, this guy
Complained.
stay, his heart was beeping like this, boogum, 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 boogum.
And they saw it too.
How did your friend have a heart beating like that and you now they go to roller coaster? Una the craze?
Agreed. See, Mr. Ben, we are on the same boat. We are on the same
And
boat.
they
But
saw
the thing
it
is,
too. They noticed
Mr.
that
Ben, Mr. Ben, God forbid bad
They
thing.
know.
God forbid. Let's assume it's your enemy. Let's assume it's your enemy that the heart beat like that. Is that not enough to make a man afraid? Let's call a spade now. Let's not tiptoe around it.
Something
Is
that
that
you are doing.
is that not enough to scare a man? I don't know how strong you are. Shouldn't that be something that should scare you? Say alcohol and roller coaster and friends, are they your priority?
As in,
I think they were not
On
concerned.
the roller coaster, very important.
They were
Odera
not
did not want to
concerned.
go in.
Even
Odera
if he
did not want to
doesn't go in, do you know that his death has started from that first, when that pharmacist said that his death was already in the pipeline?
He should have go back home and say,
He
I
should
am
have
not going
gone back
anywhere.
home. You don't understand what I'm saying? Your friends cannot love you more than you.
yeah.
How is that possible?
The truth is that he did not stand for himself.
He did not stand for your friends cannot love you more than you. You
He
are
did
the
not
one that
stand because
knows your
assuming
body.
that you stand for yourself and you make your decision, this is what you want. Nobody will push you back.
But his friends
I
should be
just
ashamed of his friends.
believe I just believe all these things just happen out of lassity. Honestly,
I'm telling you. There is a
Honestly.
number of things. There's a number of
friend-
things you should play with. Mr. Ben said the heart is beating, bim, bim. As a man, no matter how you strong, this Baba, you will feel and say this is dangerous. If it happened to you, you won't take steps.
And this kind of a thing happened in the split of a second.
I'm
Like that.
telling you.
And
First
you know
of all, he's a very lucky man. You people
and
have
you
not
know
even noticed that.
some of this consumption in Nigeria, all this supplement to knack, all this nonsense that is in
Thank
the
you.
market.
Very dangerous things. So very dangerous things.
Adura Adubo, Nami Nakwell,
I don't understand. What are they?
Baba
They want
Origin.
to kill somebody daughter.
Just imagine. Portable is doing action beater.
You want to last 10 hours.
Imagine.
Action beater.
It Nayami they dig. What did they find? What did they rabbit?
Now imagine. Now imagine. Have you guys tried this thing before? If I don't try this thing before, you take alcohol and you take energy drink and you mix both of them together. One na mad man, the other one na weary. You combine both of them.
Then before you
See,
reach out, before
I
you get
don't see. I don't like. You see anything energy drink. I don't like it for anything because I know how
Run
they
from
are. I
it.
know how they.
Run from it
That
completely.
one they
I
key
don't.
because the
I
chemical,
don't. I
the
See,
chemical was
anything when
much.
you have to
don't.
do with manpower for Nigeria,
The
the majority
chemical
of the men,
was
they're not the
much.
one use, they're not the one take and take play. When you reach manpower to knack,
And,
no
because
problem. Oh.
Nigerians
our
carry
pride
first
is
for that
tied,
one. Oh.
our ego and
Nigeria they
pride
carry
is tied
first.
to it.
No,
You understand?
they
As
carry
a
that thing
man,
for head too. They carry am for head.
as a
Everybody
man,
want
our
see
They
for
ego.
carry
head
am for head
sabi.
well.
They carry am for head.
The other time, my friend, there's one girl. As he book the girl, now book I will call him. As he book the girl, so when, so he said this girl he will kill her tonight. I say, my brother, me I not get transport to go east. You go they cry for RIP, RIP, RIP. Respect yourself. Some people don't go there, they not return. No. You don't ask your papa question, you not ask your mama question why need they to stay long. But still on still, you still born your person like you. Now I won't kill another person daughter. My brother, me I don't get strength to go any
man,
place.
hold on a
Go they
second.
cry for
Hold on a
RIP.
second. Does any man at the moment actually think there's anything they can take to make a woman that to weak? Now, women are naturally receiver. They will.
My brother,
You
Yes,
see the. You see
you
the
can
pipe
never
where
goat.
they run
satisfy.
for
You
there,
can
will
never
come out for
satisfy
tongue.
them.
Now you go
Pipe,
tire. You see the goat
No, you
pipe.
pipe
can
where they
satisfy
run.
them. You can satisfy it.
The pipe
Skills. It's
from
called
tongue.
skills.
That pipe where you are seeing,
It's not
that
about
hole where they see
strength.
from yash. Now inside tongue, now if for come outside. So you just imagine your dig. How long your peak if you reach that side. I be one
Imagine,
draw everything where they inside the
imagine
stomach
the
come
place
outside.
where Pekin till they come outside. Pekin. Imagine
Now
the
you won't
place.
carry 1 inch.
Are you
Won't
one
go
come feel
satisfy.
am?
1 inch.
Won't go
When
satisfy.
I don't know how some people they feel though.
As how now.
Your own big
Now
reach Pekin.
skills. Now skills. It's not by strength.
Ah.
You must
No, that's
understand
so
the,
you
you
don't
must
talk and
understand
finish.
the psychology of women before
Logic,
you feel them.
Mm.
logic man.
Now the
Logic,
truth I will tell you, me I have to
logic
tell
No
man,
be
you
lie,
that
no
log,
be
today.
lie, no be lie, no
logic
be
man,
lie, Sha. Last.
logic man. They calculate. Logic man. They
Lie
calculate.
na.
Okay.
Now logic man, I know they
Na
see him name. Now
logical,
logic
yeah.
man now.
No,
Hey.
now, thank you guys. Rest in peace, Odera, and I hope that
That's it.
he have some saving for his family. And you know, the one thing about all these content creators is they don't really have money. It's you that think they have money. These are showmen.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, they are poor. I'm
If
being
if
honest
Yeah,
with
it,
you
I
now.
agree.
Mr.
They don't
Bernard.
have
It's all about
money.
it's all about hype. It's all about hype. It's all about
And
media. So
and
Let me
yeah.
even shock you. See, I have a page. It's over 400,000 followers.
yes,
Some videos. It's a monetized page. What I do on that page, I don't post my personal content. I just post life happenings on day-to-day anomalies in society. Even though you have 5 million views, you know how
how
much you get
much? How
paid.
much are you getting?
It's peanuts.
How much?
mm.
It's when
It's
you
not
get to a level.
sustainable.
It's when you get to a
But
level
but
when you start
but
to advertise Giacomo, Origin Beta. That's when you start making some money. These people do not have money. I know celebrity, and I know they are. I know some of them are rich because they invested in some businesses and they have some income from external places. But some of them are
Yeah.
showmen. So Odera was in South Africa. Do you think Odera have money to admit himself inside any hospital in South Africa? He doesn't have
Mm,
insurance. If he enter hospital, he will have to pay. So for the fact that he have to pay,
Mm.
that one scared him already. He stay away. If they travel
yeah.
to America, they can't near hospital because if you enter
Like,
hospital, it's $15,000.
Even
Okay,
here in the
Mm.
even here in the UK, say if you try and without having NI or nothing like that, you
you
go
are on your
normal.
you are on
You're
your
on your
own.
own.
You are
You're
on your
on your
own.
own.
You're on
Mr.
your
Ben.
own.
Mm.
So some of these guys, they are
Wow.
not as rich as you think they are. They have the influence. They have 1 million followers, 50 million followers, and you are thinking they are rich because they are doing content. Listen, I have been doing content for 8 years. Content has never paid my rent.
Lie. It's not sustainable, Ben.
I say for 8 years, I have a platform. Oh, you think I
Mm.
spend 2 hours here talking on TikTok because of gift? How much gift? When you get to the last level where somebody, as you know, if you are on TikTok, there's a business happening there at the moment. So you have a
Yes,
Bitcoin,
yes.
or you have a Bitcoin, and somebody will wire you money from. I don't want to speak too much, and
Yeah,
then
yeah, 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 yeah.
you wire the money back. So it is a
Mm.
game. Who don't understand would think somebody is killing it, somebody's making it. You will watch by yourself. There's money in the content. I'm not going to lie to you. But if you are in the UK and you don't have a daily job and you want to be a content creator, you
You
better
suffer.
you'll be on the street every day. I'm telling you, it's very, very important.
Parents, you will not parents.
But
Yes. So I'm not going to discourage you not to do content, but let it be your third
Side
option.
also.
Yeah, side hustle. Don't
Mm.
ever
It
think
has to be a side hustle, yeah, kinda, yeah. A
side
side
hustle. And
hustle.
you have to have a vision. Like I'm doing content and I'm talking about politics, I'm talking about all these controversial topic. So that is my passion. If it's not your passion, better start selling clothes on TikTok and be hawking it. That is better for you. If
Accessories,
you
yeah, yeah.
Yes, if you look at this content creator, they don't. I am guaranteeing you now from the depth of my heart, they do not have the money. I'm telling you, the cost of living in Nigeria is high, and they are putting themselves on a pedestal of spenders. Okay, they want to spend money, they want to spend money, they want to spend money, and they are on a pay as you go income. They earn now, they spend now, they earn now, they spend now. So they have no definite. Some of them don't even have 10 million on their saving account. They don't have it.
Mm,
They don't have
mm.
checking account. So Odera is in South
Everybody
Africa.
just want to belong, yeah. Mm.
Yeah, Odera budgeted his flight, budgeted his spending money. Now he had a problem in South Africa. If you go to the hospital, South Africa will say, "Pay me money before they treat you. You are a foreigner." Odera, by the time you know, he will pay $700. That was not part of his budget. So they were managing. That's why they went to pharmacies, because with that kind of scare that he had, it's supposed to be a real hospital, not
A real
pharmacy,
hospital, yeah.
not
but
pharmacy.
Ben,
So yes,
That is mistake number one.
yeah. Go ahead, ma.
Ben, good evening. Good evening, everybody. Good evening. Ben,
Good
you
evening.
said that what can we learn from this? I wanted to share a story very quickly.
Yes.
Nigerians are the least to buy travel insurance.
Yes.
So
Yes.
all of the men listening to me, you always have to buy travel insurance, even if you live in the
That's a
UK.
good one.
You always have to buy. If you hear your wife, you hear your side chick, you hear your mama, you hear your papa say, even your elderly parents, you hear them saying, "Oh, I'm going to Canada for holiday." The first question you need to ask them is, "Have you bought your health insurance?" The second issue we have is Nigerians tend to buy the cheapest health insurance.
That useless
You see
one
the wahala.
to collect
So
visa.
number
To
one,
collect visa. To
number
collect visa.
yes. So
Hmm.
number one, we're the least to buy health insurance, and then number two, when we now buy health insurance, we buy the cheapest one, right? So even if you have citizenship, even as a British citizen, anytime you travel, make sure you buy health insurance. I'm begging you, and always buy the premium,
Yes.
not the £7 one, because
Yes.
you'll be so surprised as the littlest thing that could happen to you. Number two, Ben, you said, what can we learn from this? And I want to share a quick story. I won't take too much time. I just really
Go
wanted
ahead.
to make sure somebody can
Very
hear this
important.
story.
Yes.
This gentleman that has died, right? There's something in psychology called self neglect,
Yeah.
right? And self neglect can come from depression. It can
Mm,
come from, and depression can be 5 years of depression, especially in men,
mm,
right? It could come
mm,
from anxiety. So self neglect will creep in. And how you can see self neglect is when somebody's putting on weight. So you might have friends, you'll be like, "Ah, this guy is his belly's getting big. And if you approach him, he'll say to you, I'm just a chop. It's a lie. Oh. He's probably has some depression somewhere going on, right? So in psychology, you call that self neglect. And it's such a serious issue because it stops you from being healthy. So I work in a company, right, we basically provide medical care for executives, CEOs in the UK. And the way the company works is we have a private suite at Heathrow Airport. So a lot of executives in tech, in finance, they fly through Heathrow. Let's say they have to fly to Germany, they're always flying. So we as a company, we reach out to other companies and we say, for you to reduce your insurance, let your staff know. So now, for example, my company will say to you, Ben, hey Ben, I know you're traveling this month. Make sure you book an appointment. You can visit us in Heathrow before you catch your flight. And we'll do your blood pressure test, we'll do a diabetes test. We do the basic tests, right? To make sure that your well-being is
That kind of
understood.
clearance, yeah.
Yeah, so we make it's to make sure you know the state of your well-being. Does that make sense? So that's what
Yes.
we offer. A lot of our clients are Nigerians. Ben, do you know that these men do not come for these free appointments?
They don't even come for it.
They don't come. It's always the Oyibo guys. It's always the Zimbabwean guys. They love talking to me. The Nigerian men never come. And how do I know? The company sends us a data list. So they'll pay for membership. They pay it to us and they'll say to us, okay, Willow, this is the data of all the employees that is allowed to book appointment. The whole list, Adeola, Chukwamao, there's so many Nigerians on that list. How many of them come? 0.2.
They can't be bothered.
And it's free. The Italians come, the Scottish employees come. I hardly see any Nigerians. And in fact, when these people come to the suite, they're always so shocked to see me. Oh, wow, is this black woman that owns this company? So I'm just sharing this to say there's a real issue with Nigerian men and the love they have for themselves. I don't think a lot of Nigerian men have been trained how to love themselves. Like you have to be trained to like yourself.
Willow,
Yes.
Willow,
Yes.
you see, the issue is not just Nigerian men. The thing is ingrained in us as men in Nigeria to feel impenetrable, as though we're invincible. We cannot fall sick,
So,
and it
so
is
are you
Mr.
saying
Data,
that we have a cover
yeah,
that covers?
a Superman mentality that a man, you're a man, you're meant to be strong and all that. And also there is this phobia for going for checkup in Nigeria. I don't want to go in so that they don't discover what is not there or see
no,
something that I was not supposed to be seen before. You
Hold on, data. I really want Willow to give us that final statement because I also want to take advantage for her to tell us what advice she have for us, if there's any link, anything at all. Because this is very important because,
yes.
as I said,
Okay.
men, as you say, data, men, self-neglect is in us. A lot of men. This big belly where you they see, where people say a good living, now self-neglect. If you know, you know.
Not true.
I'm telling you. Now self-neglect. Go ahead, Ma. Willow, go ahead.
Okay, so Mr. Data, you were saying Nigerian men, but it's also British Nigerian men. And this is my point. So it's not even just Nigerian men who grew up in Nigeria. It's also Nigerian men who grew up in Europe.
That lives here.
Okay. And it's not just it's million. I work with the top of the top. These are men with PhDs, masters, AQA, ASK, MKL. They're everything. but they haven't been trained to like themselves. Nigerian men have not been trained by their mothers or by their fathers to really, they don't honor themselves. They honor their role in families, their role in the society, but as in the innate training that you are human, right? You matter. Because for you to care for yourself is really you being told that you matter in this family. Your presence is needed. And why I'm so passionate about this is when Nigerian men die, families are broken by 2 generations.
Wow.
Right? When a Nigerian father dies, he at an early age, he puts the family back by 2 generations. Because now what happens is the children do not have the patriarchal family and they do not have the leadership insight to help them get through their adult years. And then the woman goes into gra season where she has to overwork because now she's single. And a lot of you may not know, but when your women are widows, they are abandoned. Right? So when I'm talking about this, my real passion is in family communities. And Nigerian men don't understand your value is not just being in a husband. Your value is being in as a brother, as an uncle. So something has happened where you have been lied to. And I actually think Nigerian men have been abused. I must say this. You've been abused by the women in your family, not just your wives. I'm talking mothers, aunties, to think that your only value is in producing money. So because of that, you're not even thinking that you matter beyond that. Do you get what I'm trying to say? So that you guys don't, there's no care. You don't really care for yourselves. Yes, you can stand, you can speak, you can go shopping, you can look good, you can dance. But do you really care for yourself?
Do you know what you are saying now is so important because Nigerian men,
Very, very important.
we don't go holiday unless we
No, we
want to go
don't.
and enjoy. We don't go holiday to take care of ourselves.
At
Like I
all.
am going on this holiday, I am going to be at the beach. I'm just going to relax. I'm just going to take care of me. I mean, like we don't do it because neither we. It's just so crazy. We go on holiday, we leave our wife and the children, we are on the phone, we are still talking about business. There is no time to take care of you. You do something fun, something that is not related to alcohol, not related to knacking, something fun, something. I don't know. I think I'm raised differently. I know I don't want to take your word from you. I recently just traveled to Tunisia, and when I was in Tunisia, I did everything I saw. I went fishing. I went fishing because I want to do it. Okay, I went skydiving. I went boat on. I did everything I supposed to do.
Yeah.
I enjoy myself. I did pedicure. I did manicure. I republished my tattoo. That is me. And I wish men can add this to their self because how long are we living for? And as my sister say, if you go, you are not just a tragedy. It's 2 generation.
Setback.
It's a 2 generation because your children will grow without you, and that effect will affect them. Now, Odira is gone now. Odira have 2 kids. The kids have not know anything yet. They're gonna start struggling. As I told you, there's no money anywhere. They don't have life insurance. They don't have nothing. We need to start looking after ourselves as men. And again, my sister, I would like to have you back on this platform again so you can educate us, because hearing from a woman giving so much positivity into our men is so liberating, because
Yes,
oftentimes
very good.
rejected.
Honestly.
We feel like we are just born to provide, provide,
Yeah.
provide. Your failure have to be covered with your blood, and
But
this is
Ben,
unfair. Yeah, go
Mr.
ahead.
Ben, I would like to say something. That what you just said is perfect. And I want a lot of men to hear my voice because what I'm saying is not typical Nigerian. I'm not a typical
No,
Nigerian woman, right?
it's not. Yeah.
And I'll tell you why I'm not typical Nigerian woman. I'm a daddy's girl. I was raised by a Yoruba father, and my dad was sick a lot of his life. So what that did was it allowed me to see men in the reality of life, right?
Hmm.
When you're sick and you can't provide, what happens to the Nigerian man?
I tell you.
So what I've seen is that a lot of you, your pain is because you've been manipulated by the women. So when people say patriarchy, patriarchy also hurts the men. Because what happens is the women in your family, and I'm not even talking about wives, I'm talking mothers, aunties, grandmas, wives included. But what happens is they manipulate you into thinking that by you providing, you have brought value. But if you don't
Hmm.
provide, are you
Then you have
valuable?
no value. Yeah, you're valueless.
Yes.
You see the
Oh,
419? So
guy.
they'll now manipulate you into becoming something you can never be. So you're now on the treadmill. You're trying to create a life that's not even realistic. And by the time you lift up your head, you're 58. You don't have no friends because someone manipulated you that you don't need friends, which I don't understand. How can a man not have friends? You're 58. You can't even run. You don't go out. You don't socialize because they've now manipulated you that the only thing that you have purpose in is being a husband and bringing money and kids.
Exactly.
So Nigerian men have to be very conscious. Who's manipulating you every day? Who's trying to tell you your value? You tell them your value.
Do you think society also add to that, apart from the family, in between the society expectations, the African society, that we are the rock, and just because the rock don't feel pain, don't mean the rock can always remain like that. It's rough out there.
Religion has done that to African men.
Absolutely.
Traditional African
I think
culture.
it's worldwide. It's not only Africa.
But can we
No,
focus?
it's basically
Can we focus
African.
on Africa?
No,
Because
it's worldwide.
I
I
don't care about what I care
I
about
think you want to
Africans.
base. Let's just categorize. Let's just use Africa as a prototype of the
Yeah.
conversation we're having.
Because why
That will
should you
help
care
us to
about
have a
everybody
guide. Yeah.
else? Religion does that to Nigerian men because religion tells you the lie that you are the head and everybody else is the tail. The religion
Ah,
tells you the man is the provider. No. Wait. What I'm saying, hold on. What I'm saying in that is, it's putting a narrative that is not humanely real,
absolutely.
right? So this is not even about. It's telling you you're in a position. You just wake up. You're the head. How? How did I become the head? When you build a building, it takes years. Not years, but it takes months to put the roof on. So you're thrown into a role that actually benefits society more than it benefits you. Because if you're the head, that means you'll always be working and you'll always be providing for capitalism, right? So religion pushes that into community, into families.
A kingdom is not built by a lone hand. So
Thank you. Exactly. But then Nigerian men are told that. They now tell you that that is what God has. What? How?
Do you think that mentality also have a how do you study a repart effect on our women, because they now allow them not to have their full potential, because they believe whoever they get married to is supposed to be the head of the family, so they cannot anticipate that there's any time in their life where they have to be a complementary partner, makes money, achieve things, raise kids together. And that is why I keep saying it, that marriage that survive in Africa, when they get to the UK,
a
they have
collapse.
they collapse immediately. It's a natural collapsing when they arrive here, because the reality confront them. Now we said
Okay.
we are the head of the family. We go out there, we bring money. The wife cook food. The wife take the trash out. The wife take kids to the school. The wife wake up in the morning to shower the babies. So, but the society allowed this, and it take our women's powers away. And let me tell you something. I have learned a lesson in the past where I believe that some of the resources I have, if I could have entrusted it on my partner, I could have achieved even times 10.
Well, yes, I feel like that is
That's
true. I
correct.
feel like religion has made Nigerian women manipulative, actually. And if you understand your culture in Nigeria, the various regions, before colonization, we worked together. There was no such thing as housewife. That's a corporate capitalism that's brought in by the Westerners, right? Nigerian women were never housewives. Your great great grandmother was probably a farmer. She had a market, and we worked together. All of this nonsense of one person's it's all Western ideologies, and
No,
the
but
reason why
The
Nigerian
West is not practicing it.
well, let me finish. Let me finish. What's happened now in the West is that it's become a capitalist. So when you say that a Nigerian family, when they move to Europe, the reason why it doesn't work is you're moving from socialism, which is West Africa's main framework, right? And you're now moving into capitalism. So capitalism does not work with one person controlling you. So it will never work. You cannot. That's why when people say, "Oh, Nigerian couples," the reason why is because you're going from socialism to capitalism. The UK is a capitalist society. So it will never work unless you have two understanding people who really like each other. But a lot of your marriages, the foundation was manipulation. I was gonna marry you because you had nothing, and you were marrying me because I had money. But we were both pretending we were marrying each other for love. Now you enter the capitalist country of the UK, and you're both looking at each other like, I don't really like you, you
Yeah,
know?
because both needs to provide now.
Yes. So it's almost like
Yeah,
manipulator is facing
it's
you
very
both manipulating
it
each
is very
other.
difficult for one source of income in the UK, especially if you're living like a family. That
Yeah,
means you have to work extra if you are the provider.
there you go.
Okay, it's 8 minutes past 12, and my time to call this show off has just arrived. I'm supposed to finish at 12 o'clock, but it's just 8 minutes. Um, I want you to round up your statement, then we can call it a shot tonight.
Okay, my statement is thank you all for listening to me. I'm very passionate about Nigerian families, extremely passionate, but I'm more passionate about Nigerian men connecting with your authenticity, giving yourself to the permission to be human, giving yourself the permission to connect with yourself, and not allowing society to manipulate you and project their idealisms on you, and having the ability to speak up and be very clear in your boundaries, what you can do, what you cannot do, and what you're willing to do. And if
Thank,
we are healthy, our families can stay together.
thank you so much, Mr. Logic. Thank you for joining. Data, thank you. I've just followed all of you guys back. My Oga, Oji Zilon, thank you for joining.
Yeah,
And if you have not
thank,
checked
thank you.
our YouTube channel, please make sure you check the YouTube. The video will be uploaded there for educational purposes. If you have a platform and your voice appear here, you want to cut any part of the video, you are more than welcome to use it as much as you wish on your platform. You don't need a permission from me. You don't need to tag me. Just use the video as you sound fit. It will be available on the YouTube channel that is up there. You just check the bio. It's Mr. Ben Speak. Just go there and subscribe to the channel and also enjoy the video and do whatever I want with it. I want to thank everyone that contributed. We are wishing the family of Odira, um, we're wishing them all the best in this their difficult time. We send our condolences to the family, and I hope every man that participated today will learn one or two things. We have to be our brother's keeper. That is what I learned today. Speak up, as my sister said. Speak up. If my strength cannot carry me, I want you to be the third wing for me. Let's none of us practice to be one of these guys who watch Odira struggle all through the day. They took him to roller coaster, then they took him to the club, then they left him to die in his room. Then they make his picture and posted it on social media. Those are not attributes of a good friend. But we're not going to cast blame. We're just saying the reality. I thank you guys for joining. Good night.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.